So, like the title suggests, I was at work today and then I just got the overwhelming urge to become a YouTuber. I grew up in the 2010s. I was born in 2007, so I didn't really gain consciousness and like my own personality till about like maybe what 2012 to maybe 2014, 2015. So, I grew up watching a lot of Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Cub Scouts, Sam Gladiator, Lauren Z Side, Gloom, a lot of them. Um, and I never fully had the desire to become a YouTuber. It was kind of always just like that would be a cool idea kind of type of thing in the back of my mind as a kid. Since preschool, I wanted to be a dad, and then as I got a little older, like sometime in middle school, I was like, yeah, I want to make comics when I'm older. And then later on in high school, I kind of focused on wanting to be a showrunner and like do animation and stuff one day. But at work today, I just got like a really, really like just like overwhelming sense of just wanting to create YouTube videos and having the freedom of just like being on your own schedule like that and just getting to make all the random content you want. And I think this stems from I got into a bunch of friends recently. A while ago, I actually vowed to myself I wouldn't watch them just because. Oh, the beanie's all messed up. But yeah, no, I told myself I wouldn't watch them just because I used to watch Best Friends Today with Sammy, Will, and Caroline. But I think Caroline had to do that miscarriage video, so they kind of cut that. They kind of scrapped that idea. Um, And yeah, when I saw a bunch of friends, it kind of felt like a not a betrayal to watch it. It just kind of felt like I haven't moved past Best Friends Today. But eventually I was like, my cousin watches it. I already like Will. I follow him on Instagram. I've watched Anthony since he was making his like Avatar recreation videos in like 2020.
Saw that.
Um, and yeah, I didn't know Hanbon or Koi, but I was like, I know Will and Anthony, so I might as well tap in. So eventually I caved in about like last week. I love their videos. I love them. And I guess it's just like the vibe of seeing all these friends together, just having fun, doing what they want. I guess kind of just like a lot of their videos are just like dumb shit, like driving till we run out of gas, or being on Omegle wet, like they're the videos are very like random and stupid, but I guess it's like the FOMO of just seeing all of these friends together have fun and just do whatever they want and just be stupid. That kind of just has me like, ugh, like I wish I could do this, you know? But it's like, if I'm being honest, I started a YouTube channel and I really only posted on TikTok and like Instagram a lot because what I wanted was, I wanted to get noticed as an artist. So maybe in the future it'd be easier for me to get an animation job. You know, the internet can help you with things like that. So that was kind of my goal when I first wanted to try social media. But after watching them, it made me want to do like in person stuff. Not like vlogging or like challenges or stuff, but like I guess it's a mixture of a bunch of friends and weirdly enough, the Escape Pod podcast. Because I really love the Escape Pod podcast, even though I disagree with them a lot. Watching them just get to rant about nerdy stuff is just real fun to see. It's real good to see. And, you know, I kind of want to do that. Like, I remember one time my friend, I think he brought it up. He brought up, like, I want to do a podcast, or maybe it was a podcast, or like just like reviewing stuff or whatever like that. He brought up the idea. And I was like, bro, that sounds so fun. But I'm like, low key, it's most likely not happening. But oh well. But yeah, watching the Escape Pod podcast, just getting to rant and do stupid nerdy stuff and just talk about all this nerd news and like comic book stuff. Oh, and not as much, but Otaku's Anonymous. I Escape Pod podcast and Otaku's Anonymous are like the two nerdy podcasts that I just love watching. Um, I mean, yeah, it's just like just seeing two friends just get to talk about their nerdy interests and like what they're interested in for upcoming movies or what they're interested in for, you know, shows or reviewing shows and stuff like that. It's like stuff like that has just always been so fun to me, especially because I love talking and I love, I can yap, but no, I love talking and I I love just getting to express what I like and what I don't like about stuff. I guess kind of being a critic, but I don't know. Um, and yeah, it was just a mixture of like those nerdy podcasts with like just the random let's do this and that, combination of bunch of friends that just had me like, ugh, I wish I could do this. But at the same time, I really, really want to like, become a showrunner, animator, make a show. And it's like, I don't think those are two jobs you can simultaneously do, you know? Um, and I've worked on this story for about 6 years now. Yeah, since I was 13 in 2020. Um, so like I can't just throw away wanting to become an animator and not put this story out there like I've been wanting to do for so long just to be a YouTuber. You know what I mean? But like, God, the idea of just getting to do that stuff that they do is just so fun and freeing at the same time. I mean, genuinely, who wants to be working a 9 to 5 like dead end job? Like the job I have now, obviously I don't plan to stay at for like years and years, but it's kind of just like it's what works for now. But even then, I've only been working there for about what 4 or 5 months, and I'm just like, ugh, I hate this. And like I hate that like old heads tell you to like get used to it, or like it's the oh welcome to the real world. Like, are you not depressed? Are you not unfulfilled? Are you not sad? So it's just like just seeing these YouTubers just get to make videos, make content and money off of the stuff that they love. It's really, I don't know. It's like not vindicating, but it's kind of just, I guess maybe vindicating. I don't know. It's very like you see them and you're kind of just like they get it, or like they get to have what I want in a way, like they understand. I don't know, but yeah, just thinking about it, like an escape pod podcast. If they did more stuff like outside of the room, like more activities, and then bunch of friends if they were a bunch of like geeky nerds and did a lot of stuff centered around like anime and like I don't know, like comics and stuff like that, or art. That's like what I want to be sometimes. And it'd be so fun. But like, yo, can you hear these loud ass birds? They don't stop fucking chirping. But yeah, it's just like I don't know how to explain the feeling. It's just I feel like every kid in my generation has at least at one point wanted to be like, like I want to be a YouTuber or a content creator, And so it's like I know I'm not special in that or anything. I just it feels like a dream that you can't reach, or more so kind of like a dream that like is kind of just put to the wayside for reality, or like I don't know. It's like when every content creator says, "Oh, I never expected to get to this amount of subscribers," and it's like, "Oh yeah, they're all just saying that 'cause it's routine. You want to seem humble," but it's like, no, like I bet like most of them really did not expect to get how big as they got. You know, like they're kind of just doing it for fun. You know, just as an escape, and then it got big, and it's just like that's how the milestone of subscribers feels to them. That's how like being a YouTuber at all would feel to me, or probably to a lot of people my age or older or younger. Uh, but yeah, it also kind of sucks because I just think about how like, and I know this isn't really accurate, but like it feels too late. Like I wouldn't say YouTube is dying, but I for sure would say we're in an era that's not as vibrant as it used to be. Like you go back 10 years ago, the internet felt like this. And I feel like now, in modern day, the internet feels like this. Everything kind of just feels like monetized, or like kind of like, I don't know. Everything feels washed out for like money, I guess. It feels like I'm watching a network rather than a bunch of stupid people just doing stupid crap for fun, you know? And that sucks because it's like every kid, or like young adult back then in like the mid 2000s, the early 2010s, they were just logging on to have fun. Freaking Smosh, Ryan Higa, Jenna Marbles, like all of them. It's like that was the start of an era of just expression. And then now, if I were to get my start now, it's like, what do I have, bro? Mr. Beast, Eric. It's like there's not really anything that has full expression anymore. I feel like, and obviously that's not true. There's always going to be expression in any corner you can look in, but it's not front facing anymore. I feel like it's not up front. It's not the main focus anymore, which I feel like really sucks. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I just kind of came on here to rant. This is a random YouTube video, especially because like my other three have all been like, you haven't seen my face. I've like used like a little avatar. Um, and then out of nowhere, it's like, here I am, just real me. Um, I said real me. That's not like I said real me. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Just expressing feelings, I guess, or just talking to talk. Uh, guess I'll see y'all later, or not. I don't know. I really don't know if I'm going anywhere or doing anything with YouTube. Uh, but yeah. Bye bye.